Straight from the underground. Cheers, everybody! Cheers, everybody!
Wolfpack, full live.
Cheers! Welcome back to another For the Boys.
For the boys.
Cheers! Happy Friday, motherfuckers. Let me put this in here. You know what it is? Gotta turn up my mic just a little bit so I can hear myself. I gotta hear myself think. Shit. Alright. Cheers! DJ New Kid. Cheers! Gober Kyle. And cheers to fucking Rose!
Wolfpack, full live.
Welcome back, guys, to another episode of
For the boys.
I think I need to make that voice deeper. Aw, yeah. Cheers, everybody. Shout out to the beautiful, aged well, and very seasoned Scream Queen herself, Jamie Lee Curtis, 67 years old. Her titties have never looked finer. Cheers. Aw, yeah.
Wolfpack, full live.
How's it going, guys? Hope everyone's having a good time. Hope a good Friday. The weekend's here. Let's all be safe. Summer's just around the corner. So I know everybody's gonna be doing traveling soon. I know it's barely February or March. Pretty damn soon is spring break. The motherfuckers gonna be over there going to the beaches and trying to get some titties and some in their hands and shit. I know what it is. Let me just let everyone know you gotta be careful, and some of you are adults now. You got kids. You take your kids to the goddamn beach. Make sure you teach them well, alright? These kids are fucking stupid nowadays. That's not lie. They're fucking stupid. They go right up to things and start grabbing or taking pictures or selfies and shit, and they fuck up. You get taken by a current, a shark eats them, or some bullshit happens. So make sure you tell your kids not to be grabbing shit off the floor. You know, the kids are stupid. They don't know jellyfish sting. And then, even worse, it could be that maybe they find something that's not quite a fucking jellyfish. And I'm telling you, you don't want that shit. Just like these people right here.
I don't know, it's just a blue jellyfish. Mom, what is that? You guys know what it is? It's a hard freaking blue jellyfish. Mom, what is that? I don't know. I'm gonna be mad for the rest of the day. It's hard jellyfish. Mom, if you don't tell me what that is, I'm gonna be mad for the rest of the day. What is that? I don't know, it's a blue jellyfish. Okay, I'm mad for the rest of the day.
A blue jellyfish. They found a blue jellyfish, people. Be careful with your kids out there. Don't let them be grabbing jellyfishes. Make sure you let them know that jellyfishes sting. And usually they're not that hard in your hand. Aw, yeah.
Wolfpack, full live.
Those are the Illuminati's kids, by the way. They're getting them ready for what's coming. In another year, they're gonna be taken down to the basement, and all their family members are gonna have their way with them. I mean, that's just what happens, right? It's what happens. You know what it is. This show right here, it ain't any good.
For the boys. Wolfpack, full live.
Oh, yeah. All right, fellas. Let's get started. Have a little drinks. A couple of things happened this week. Like I said, For the Boys is not like the broadcast. Mostly because I don't have anything prepared. Basically, I just looked for a bunch of shit. Oh my god. And I'm slowing down my stream here. Hey, give me a second. I'm gonna just close all these, like, cause I'm fucking up left and right. I keep forgetting my computer ain't that fast. So me trying to do this, I fuck it up. Anyways. So basically, it's just what I found on the internet today. Alright. I found Jamie Lee Curtis last week, but you know what it is. I've been watching this picture religiously since then. Oh yeah!
Woke Pack. For live.
Let's just say I've never had to clean my screen and my fucking keyboard as much as I had since he posted this picture. Oh yeah! Cheers, everybody. Anyways, God bless Jamie Lee Curtis for being disgusting. Yes, my friends, World War III, Doomsday is among us. It has begun, as they say. And right now, all over the Middle East, people are enjoying the sights, as they say. People in Iraq are sitting down, reminiscing. I remember when that used to be us. How the tables have turned. You motherfucking Iranians, they're saying. Yeah, it's gotten pretty crazy, and everybody's been talking about it. We're gonna talk a little bit about it. The main thing is that this motherfucker in the White House just don't give a fuck about nothing. Tyler West, we trust here, said it best. The motherfucker's got 34 felonies, 3 baby mamas. One of them he raped after he married her. He's been shot he's been shot already and attempted murder 3 times. He kidnapped a sitting president, and he's running our government like he's running death row records. That's right. I'll tell you one thing that's false about this image, and that's J.D. Vance. That pussy is nowhere to be found since all this has been going down. That motherfucker's scared. He's all like, what is he doing? Yeah. The other 2 badasses, Rubio and that other motherfucker with the cornrows, those motherfuckers don't give a fuck. They're Aryans all the way. They're ready to blow up the world. Yeah. And for the brown man and kill the brown man. So it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy what's going on. There he is, smoking his Iranian cigarettes. Crazy motherfucker. And here he is trolling. Because that's what he does best. Trolling. About the war that's happening right now.
And before we begin, I think I will say a few words about what's going on with respect to our operation in the country of Iran.
Merkaba.
The United States military, together with the wonderful Israeli partners, continues to totally demolish the enemy far ahead of schedule and at levels that people have never seen before, actually.
Far ahead of schedule, this motherfucker, y'all better finish by the end of this week. Because if gas prices keep going up, I don't know if I'm going to keep probably working and shit.
We're destroying more of Iran's missiles and drone capability every single hour, knocking them out like nobody thought was possible. As soon as they set off a missile, within 4 minutes, the launcher gets hit. They don't know what's happening.
Let me tell you something about these fucking little drones that the Iranians have. They're fucking small. They're smaller than a car. They're about as big as a human being. Like if you lay down on the floor with your arms to the side and just do a triangle on your body, that's how big their drones are. So they're small. But all they're meant to do is crash into something and blow up. And they have hundreds of thousands of them. You wanna know why? Because they cost them 50 grand each to make. And 50 grand to a motherfucker who sells oil around to the rest of the world ain't a thing. All right, it ain't a damn thing. You want to know these missiles Trump is talking about that we're shooting over there, stopping these 50 grand fucking drones? Each missile costs between $2 to $5 million. God damn it. You want to talk about a waste of fucking money? Taxpayer money, too. Let's keep this going.
But we have the greatest military anywhere in the world. Their Navy is gone.
That is no lie. We do have the greatest military in the world. And their navy is gone. They had 7 ships and we sunk them all. You know what's pissing me off about all this is that it's taking them long to finish this. Because they're following some kind of rules of war that they have, apparently. They have some kind of rules of war and shit. And so they're taking their time. Trump can't use the most powerful weapons because he's not allowed to and shit. So they're sending in bombers from the 1970s, these B-52 bombers and shit, dropping off car-sized bombs over there because we can't use the most advanced technology we have right now. Until they start escalating a little bit further, but then they don't have shit. 6 boats, they're gone. They don't have a navy anymore. We outdid their navy. God damn it, it didn't take it forever.
24 ships in 3 days. That's a lot of ships.
Fuck you, Trump. I just told him it was 6. You idiot. You're making me look bad.
Their anti-aircraft weapons are gone. So they have no air force. They have no air defense. All of their airplanes are gone.
I don't even think they had airplanes to begin with, let's be honest.
Their communications are gone. Missiles are gone. Launches are gone.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they have some missiles, but nothing like the ones we have. It's pretty... They're not even a war right now. They're gonna be 2 countries at the same level, and this is not the same level, just so you know.
About 60% and 64% respectively. Other than that, they're doing quite well. I said, what's left? But they're tough, and they want to fight.
Yeah. They are tough. The problem is that they're like cockroaches. You can't kill them. Because as soon as you kill one, another one springs right up. But we're doing the job as quickly as we can. Because as soon as they elected this motherfucker, we dropped a bomb on him. Literally. Within an hour and a half. Kaboom! Oh, you're in charge now? Find a new leader, you sons of bitches!
Woke Pack, for life.
That's right. That's how this regime runs. They haven't been able to elect an official at all. Because we keep killing them. There was a whole council they had, a whole council that was ready to... They're having votes to see which motherfucker hasn't fucked any women. You've only fucked men since the day you were ready to fuck. This guy's gonna be the next leader. Well, guess what? Trump and his motherfuckers are dropping bombs on them before they even get elected. Cheers, Joko!
Woke Pack, for life.
Joku, I want you to know that I did the logo for the show. I think I'm gonna deepen the voice, but it was inspired by you, my friend. Here it is. Welcome to the Boyz on the Friday night.
For the boys.
Cheers!
Woke Pack, for life.
Aw, yeah. Cheers, guys. Happy Friday. This ain't a war, man. This ain't a war. This is bullshit, is all I'm trying to say. Distractions for other ass that's happening. But they didn't take this lying down, man. Because they still have crazy ass military generals in charge. And they still have some sort of arsenal. An arsenal that has been provided by Russia and the Chinese. Now let me just tell you one thing about the Russian shit. Russia is all bullshit. It's a fucking a glass house. All you need is a big rock and that bitch will break and fall on its own. It's a house of cards. That's all Russia is. It's fake. It's a lie. So believe me when I say whatever the fuck the Russians gave them as weapons, they're blown up already. Or they misfired and failed. And shit. Because they ain't shit. Those motherfuckers. The only good thing that's ever come out of Russia is Tetris. Those motherfuckers live over there in the fucking... in the middle of the Iceland, and there's nothing there for them to eat or hunt or do nothing. They're just trying to figure out how they're gonna stay warm every day. That's all they live for. Alright? They don't know how to make satellites and bombs and shit like we do, motherfuckers. Ain't no Albert Einstein come out of fucking Russia. Tetris is the only good things ever come out of there. Believe me, the Russians are just a facade. And there's nothing to worry about. Now, the Chinese. The Chinese is something we should worry about. And the Chinese have given these assholes weapons. And in just one motherfucking day, Iran hit 14 countries in one night, shooting everything they had at Dubai, at the United Arab Emirates, or whatever it's called, at Saudi Arabia, at Qatar, at Kuwait, at Iraq, Syria, Jordan. Man, they even went as far as hitting Italy and France and a Great Britain ship in the fucking in the island over there in the middle of the sea and shit. I don't know what sea it is, don't ask me. It's just big enough to be a sea, even though it looks like a big lake. So yeah, they started just shooting everybody. You wanna know why? Because these motherfuckers are Muslim, and they're crazy, and they don't give a fuck if they're gonna lose, which they are. Because if they're gonna lose, they're taking everyone down with them. Now we better be thankful to Allah, to Jesus, to Jehovah, to Buddha, and any other six-armed elephant that anybody else prays to, or whatever the fuck. You better be thankful to all their gods that those idiots didn't actually have a nuclear weapon. Because if they had one, believe me, it would have already gone off. We are lucky they didn't have one. They're shooting everything they have. They're almost out. They're almost out. But this is bad. All right? They're trying to destabilize the region. They're trying to undo what Trump did the past few months, which is unite the Middle East. Making the Abraham Accords, bringing together Saudi Arabia and all the goddamn Arabs signing this contract. Let's make some money. But Iran was the only idiots that didn't want to sign up to make money with the United States. Now this is happening. Now obviously all those stupid little countries are not going to fight back because they don't have power. I mean, some of them are. I think Kuwait, I forget who else is sending some fucking fighter jets over there. But right now Israel and the United States are bombing the shit out of them. But a lot of people are saying this is unbeatable war, my friends. Why? Because like I told you, these people are crazy. And you can't beat a crazy man. Why? Because of their beliefs. Right. We got two types of Muslims in the world. And those Muslims are Sunnis and Shiite. Shiites. Shiite. Shia. Whatever the fuck. Now if you see here, the light green are the Sunnis. And the dark green are the fucking Shia. Now this goes down for centuries. And the root of why they're fighting each other even though they're all Muslim is because they're fighting as to who should be in charge of the religion. Like, you know, the Catholics and Christians, I think universally agree that the Pope is their leader here on earth, even though they worship Jesus and God, right? Their prophet Muhammad is dead, and so they don't have a leader. And so they came up with this shit where some of them, now I don't know who it is, I don't know which side believes what, I didn't do enough research, this is not that kind of show. Go watch Tim Cast for that kind of ass, all right? But one of these motherfuckers believes that the family of Muhammad should be the leaders. So the most eldest person in the family within the family should become the leader of the Muslim world. Whereas the other motherfuckers believe that it should be an elected official, you know, like democratically and shit. The holiest of the holies. I'm pretty sure the ones that believe the crazier one, which is, I think, they just give it to the guy who's his son. His son could have been a murderer for all you know, and his cousin and shit. You want to keep giving it to the family? It's corrupt. Those are probably the dark green ones, and that's just me guessing. The point is, Shiites are the majority in Iran. And in fact, pretty much in the whole Muslim world, because everyone else is Sunni. Now, what is the other biggest difference between them? And the biggest difference between them is that the Sunnis don't jihad. Well, as much as the fucking Shias do. Right? They might, every once in a while, will have a Sunni go crazy and he'll jihad. But for the most part, god damn it, the Sunnis are democratic and they'll try to fucking find a peaceful way out of shit. What's up, Anthony Winter?
Live.
The boys are back in town, my friend.
For the boys.
Cheers, Winter. You're making me feel really good on a Friday night. Look, motherfuckers. The people living in Iran, they will blow themselves up and jihad your ass over the motherfucking Sunnis who are a little bit more of a rational thinkers. And right now, we're dealing with a population that hates Americans. They may hate their leader, but at the end of the day, they still hate America. And they're willing to blow themselves up to kill the devil. And who is the devil? America and Israel, according to them. So this, in a way, is a war that doesn't end. It doesn't. What we're going to start experiencing here in America, and you can thank both our current president and your old Uncle Joe Biden for this, who let in hundreds of thousands of undocumented immigrants for over 4 years of his presidency. And right now, every Shiite Muslim around the world, which is probably not a lot compared to this map, as you can see, only the greens, the dark greens are the Shias. But every Shiite is on alert and has been told to jihad the enemies of Muhammad and his followers. And it's already happening, my friends, because in Austin, Texas, we had some crazy immigrant from another country, from South Africa, Muslim, Shiite, who decided to jihad because their Ayatollah had been murdered by the American government. And this happened deep in the heart of Texas.
Oh my God! What is going on?
What the fuck is going on?
Jesus fucking Christ! What the fuck?
Yeah, that poor gay guy, he had never heard clapping that hard in his life.
Woke Pack. For live.
And he's heard some hard clapping. Oh, yeah.
Woke as fuck.
Cheers, everybody. Oh, my God. You know what? I just want to say that I am praying, literally, for each and every one of us, because we're not safe in our own country anymore, man. We don't know how many of these psychopaths are out there. Let's be honest, man. They're here. They're here. Because for the past 4 years, Uncle Joe Biden let them all in. And they've been here. This guy bought his weapons in my city and then traveled legally, by the way. Because it's super easy to buy an AR. An assault rifle. Really super easy to buy an assault rifle, especially in Texas. So yeah, this guy, then he went And he went into a bar and he shot 18 people and he killed 4 people. And then the cops shot him. Don't worry, guys. I'll show you the happy ending if you want to call it a happy ending. I'll show you the police camera that was not supposed to be released, but somebody released it, and videos have been taken down. And here it is.
Where is it? Over there. He's on 6th Street. Where is it? Where is it? Who shot? Shots fired! The suspect is down! Stop moving! Stop moving! Don't move! Don't move! Where is he? Where? We don't know.
Needless to say, they killed him. He was moving a little. I saw the move. They already deleted the video. I saw the original. I saved it, and I was gonna show it to you guys, but then I go back to it and it says that the thing has been removed for content or whatever. But I had the video where it showed the guy actually getting shot. They shot him from all sides. You saw the 2 videos. So those guys shot him from one side, and then this guy shot him from the other side. So he got shot from multiple angles because he was right at the corner of the bar. He was exiting the bar after shooting all those people. And they killed him right there. And he was trying to reach for a gun because he was on the floor. He was reaching for the AR, and that's when the guy, don't fucking move. And he kind of just moved he moved away from the gun at that point, but he was already dying. It's fucking crazy, bro. This is why I'm fucking praying for all of us, because this is dangerous, my friends. This could happen at your local Albertsons, Walmart, HEB, or Tom Thumbs, or whatever other fucking pussy-ass grocery store you go to. Just keep your eyes open. If you see any brown person wearing anything that says fucking like this son of a bitch, property of Allah, make sure you run the other way. Or just go over there and knock him over the head. Don't even take a chance. I mean, you seriously, look what he was wearing, bro. I'm ready to die. That's what that shirt says. I'm ready to kill and I'm ready to die. Oh my God. That's why I think there's gonna be a hard war right now. This should have been done already, and these motherfuckers don't stop because Trump and his people don't understand that these motherfuckers are ready to die, bro. Ready to die. And the worst part about it is they're trying to, like I said, we saw already, they hit 14 countries, literally trying to start World War III. They've already run out of their best weapons. I can tell you. They ran out of their best weapons. They used them all right away. Right away on their first assault, they used all their best weapons. They're gone. All they have is these shitty little fucking small drones and shit. But honestly, those drones are really effective, man. They're small enough that they can get by radars and shit. They appear like birds and shit. So that's a problem to them. If they just hit the facilities, it'll be okay. But yeah, these motherfuckers try to start World War III, and then the past couple of days, I know you all have noticed it, I know I have, but these fuckers went ahead and they started bombing what's called the Strait of Hormuz, which is this little archway right there, the little archway right there that goes like that, and that's where all the ships transport oil to everywhere. That comes out of the fucking Gulf there. Oil from all the other countries. From Saudi Arabia, from Iran too, from everywhere. And they go from there and it goes off. You see all those little red ships on the right side? They just suddenly are just waiting there because they can no longer cross it. Because of all the shit that's happening. And so right now, oil prices are going up. Now, I still think this is bullshit. That it's probably worse than your. I want to hear in the fucking comments what everybody's gas per gallon was today, because it was $3.14 at the shittiest gas station I found today. But at the very least, it was $3. It's bad. $3, and it used to be like $2.49. Like, god damn it. I want to hear what everybody's gas price is, for real. This is not just affecting us, this is affecting the whole world that takes oil from them. But the problem that pisses me off is that this is still a fucking scam. The United States, we drill. Remember Trump saying, drill, baby, drill. We're gonna drill, baby, drill. I'm sorry, my Trump is bad. We're gonna drill, baby, drill, he says. Motherfucker, the United States have so many barrels and stock in the reserves, and we pull so many oil off and over the motherfucking Indian territories and Alaska, and we get oil now from Venezuelans. There is no fucking reason for gas to be $3 right now. God damn it. Cheers, Street Team Tony!
Woke Pack. Full live.
Welcome back to our Friday night. You know what it is, Tony. This is For the Boys.
For the boys.
Cheers, Tony. So this is still a scam. What Iran is trying to do is hurt the world's economy. They said if we can't start World War III, which they tried to, but no one took the bait. I don't know if you noticed, Iran's only allies are Russia and China, and no one came to help them. Again, the artillery they had already was something that was traded in the past. That doesn't matter. The Chinese are not directly involved in this world, and neither is Russia. I've already said Russia is a bunch of lies. They're pussies. It's a fucking a glass house ready to be fucking crushed by a rock we're gonna throw at it. Fall on itself. A house of cards. Pussies. A charade is all Russia is. Now China is the only thing we need to worry about. Now we're about to get a little racist here. Hey, fuck you, Merkaba! How the fuck is your gas $2.40, you son of a bitch? God damn it. Oh my god.
Full live.
Fuck you, Merkaba. I love you. No homo.
Woke as fuck.
Alright, anyways. Oh my god. They're trying. China. Gonna get a little racist here. But the Chinese are very docile people. They're not a confrontational type of people. Alright? They want to outsmart the way out of a conflict. Alright? Have you ever seen a Chinese? I know there must have been one or two Chinese ethnic people in your school. Were they in gangs? No. Did they start fights? No. Were they bullies? Fuck no. So trust me when I say, China is not gonna get involved. They may have traded, here's some weapons in the past to Iran, and that's as far as the relationship goes. Iran might have been calling Russia and China, come help us. And both of them, I promise you, probably, text back to them. They didn't even fucking answer the phone, they text back to them. Well, we were making deals with Ayatollah and he's dead. I don't know who the fuck you are, you figure it out. And that's why I don't think World War III is gonna start, thank God. As long as those two countries don't get involved, we're good. The problem is these assholes are not fucking idiots. They're fucking with the economy right now. They're fucking with the oil prices. And I think this is all just bullshit for them. Cheers, Larry!
For life.
You know what it is, Larry Land? Cheers. A lot of rich people are getting rich right now. But not us. Not us poors. We just stay and continue to get poor. You wanna know why? Because at the end of the day, fellas, this is all part of the plan. Just like the Joker said. But this time, the Mexican Joker is telling you. It's all part of the plan. You know what I'm saying? But don't listen to me. Because William Bill Cooper, Milton William Bill Cooper, told us a long time ago, for those of you motherfuckers who are all about conspiracies and know what the fuck is up, I'll just let him tell you all over again. A man who is no longer with us, and he fought the good fight until the day he died. He knew it all along. This is the end game for this board of chess, this game of chess that they've been playing this whole time.
What role in the Middle East again does Israel play in this?
Israel was created as the instrument to bring about the Battle of Armageddon and the fulfillment of prophecy, a war that will be so terrible, where nuclear weapons will be used, so that the American citizens and the other people of the world will get down on their knees and beg for no more war. And what is the answer to that? They're going to be told the only way we can guarantee no more war is if we destroy the sovereignty of nations and we come together as one humanity in a one world government.
Right. Okay. And the Jewish people were then being manipulated into believing it was for some other reason.
That's correct. They've always been manipulated. And I get people who still come to me all the time and say, Bill, you're all wrong. It's the Jews. The Jews are subverting the world. Man, it's not the Jews. It's not the Catholics. It's not the blacks. It's these men who belong to the ancient mystery schools who meet in secret and decide the fate of the world. And they belong to all different races and all different nationalities and all different religions to the public point of view. But in secret, it's a different story. At the highest level of all countries, they all belong to the same club. And we, the people, sit back and we watch this grand drama which is being played out for our benefit. Not theirs. If it wasn't for us, we wouldn't even have to do any of this. But you see, they just can't come out and destroy all of us because they need slaves. They need people to make their shoes, and make their cars, and mine the ore. They need worker bees, and that's what we are. In the New World Order, we will be the worker bees, the slaves.
Wise man who's known it all. The end game is to have a one world government, a one currency that everyone depends on and needs in order to buy goods and survives, aka the mark of the beast. Probably some kind of digital currency, a tattoo or a chip that you scan your hand. Maybe not our generation, fellas. I know most of you watching this channel, we're right in the mid, or at least 2/3 of our lifespans. You know what it is? Cheers, everybody.
Woke Pack. For life.
Maybe not our generation, but the generation that's coming up right now. These kids that are confused. They will be victims to the system. I promise you that. But it is scary. Because, like he said, there has to be destruction and world war, nuclear holocaust, in order for everyone to agree to be peaceful under one government. And to be, because everybody is so scared about everything that's happening, that you will all agree to be subservient to the new way. That is what is coming, my friends. I just pray that you all are strong enough to get through it. As we all have to be one day. God damn it. It's coming. One of these days. It gets even worse. Because after we have the one world government, after we have peace and one currency, then we will have the man of perdition. The man that everyone will worship and love and thank and fucking idolize. But he will be the deceiver. It's coming. Not for us, but maybe for our children.
Approaching end times.
Well, ultimately, we don't really have any certitude. I mean, it could be the type of thing that it's the situation for the Antichrist is just about present. The Antichrist has to be able to rule the world. He's not going to rule through governance. He's going to rule it through economies. And so, even though he'll have control of the governments too, but the Antichrist would actually, when he appears, there has to be a unification of the worldwide economy in order for him, to a degree that's a little bit farther down the road than ours is at this point. So I don't think that he's just immediately around the corner, but I could be wrong. And that the other way that it can actually happen is there's been numerous prophecies by saints, apparitions where Our Lady's appeared, like at Fatima, where 3 children saw her, but then there was a miracle of the sun where 70,000 people saw this miracle that actually happened there. Where, you know, so there's some of those apparitions, she actually talks about the fact that one of them is La Salette, where she said there's going to be a chastisement that's going to come. And that chastisement will be a minor chastisement, but it's going to be the type of thing where, excuse me, we're going to see infrastructure. God's going to basically allow some type of war or something that's going to happen to such a degree that, you know, it's going to be brutal even for us who are good and who are prepped and ready for it and all of that. It's going to be brutal for everybody.
Yeah, this hits
When you say,
even that guy.
I can't remember how you said it, but you said it sounded like you were saying the stage is kind of set.
Yeah.
Almost everything that's happened needs to happen.
Yeah.
What has happened that needed to happen, and what still needs to happen?
Well, before the Antichrist comes, one of the things that we know from the fathers of the church is that there will be a worldwide implosion of people's morality. So, which we've seen, right? So that's happened since the 1950s. There's been an implosion where people just aren't following the laws of God or the natural law in any sense of the term. So we have that. The other part of it is, again, is the unification of the worldwide economies, because he has to be able to basically control people en masse. The other thing is, too, is it has to be something that the people that are alive, that in order to survive, you have to be able to plug into that economy in some fashion. That's why they talk about the mark of the beast. Well, we're almost there, where they could literally just decide, look, unless you're going to sign off on certain things, you're not going to have access to the digital currency that we're going to enact worldwide, and therefore, because that's how he could rule it. At least that's my opinion. I think that's one of the ways how he's going to control people is through digital currencies, and he's going to just shut people off, and that's how they'll be able to basically starve people out if they're unwilling to sign off on the Antichrist's rules. So it's going to be those kinds of things have, as I mentioned, have come into play.
So we're talking like social credit score.
Yeah, that's.
Look, I still think. I was watching Anthony Wyndham that you think it is an AI. All of this is part of the Antichrist system. But there is going to be a leader that everyone will fucking love. And that's the guy. But this guy won't come until after the world government is in place. This is a guy everyone chooses because for whatever reason, he's helping us all. Supposedly, he'll do miracles and shit. And he'll fucking walk around the earth and talk to people, like celebrities do and rock stars and shit. And everyone's gonna fucking love him. That's the guy people put in charge of the world. to be the president, because there's going to be a one government. And obviously, someone has to be in charge. That's the guy people will put in charge because of the good stuff he is doing around the world. It ain't Trump. Just so everyone keeps saying he's the Antichrist. Trump is setting the stage. He's making the land so that guy could come. This is all part of it. This guy's talking about a digital currency. The mark of the beast that's coming. I told you all, something is coming. That the US dollar has zero value to it right now as we speak. And the only reason it has value to it is because people are currently using it. And not only that, it's being used throughout the world by other countries. And Trump went to the Middle East. As soon as he became president, we covered it a long time ago. He went to the Middle East. They treated him like a god. They did a parade and all this ass. He did all these deals with these people. Why did he do those deals? Because we need equity on the dollar. We need more people using the United States currency in order for it to be backed by value. Because in reality, it has zero value to it. It is just a piece of fucking paper they print out. You can't go to the bank and say, give me $5 in silver or in gold, because they can't. Maybe 50 years ago, you could have actually done that. You could have gone and claimed, traded your US dollars, literally, and they could have given you the actual value of silver back for it. You know what I'm saying? But now, you have to pay this ridiculous amount of paper money for gold and silver that doesn't have any value for it. It's written right on your money. It says, this note, this paper, is legal tender for fucking purposes used. It's shit. It has zero value for you. They're fucking with the economy right now. Why? One reason, to bring upon the mark of the beast, just like that old fucking man just said. What did he say? They need to put a currency that everyone uses. So if everyone is using the United States dollar, and then the United States dollar loses its value, then everyone in the world is poor. And that's what they're trying to fucking do, my friends. I don't know what the end game here is. I have theorized already that Trump, the reason why Elon Musk is there sniffing his ass and shit, is because they are trying to bring in some type of digital currency. I got a feeling Trump is going to be the president to maybe start the push to bring in a digital United States currency that'll replace the United States dollar. This is the start of it. Trump is not the Antichrist. He's the man who's paving the way for the Antichrist. It's thicker than you all know. Thicker. But let us not forget, my friends, we get carried away. Talk about wars, presidents, and countries. So they're carried away. And remember that at the end of the day, everything is always one big fucking distraction. To distract you from what's really going on right now.
Red Dot Maps is a unique IP address that is downloaded, shared, or distributing child rape images, almost all under the age of 12. And that's just a 6-month screenshot of it. And there are over 338,000 on there. There's blue dots on there. You can't really see them, but the blue ones are the ones that are under investigation.
in a sea of red.
Isn't that a problem of what we're talking about? Every one of those red.
You see that? That was Tim Tebow, by the way. One of the best professional college football players, quarterbacks that ever existed. Unfortunately, when he got to the NFL, he sucked ass, just like everyone else. Just like Colt McCoy and Brad Bradford, Sam Bradford. Sucked ass. They were awesome in college. They get to the big leagues, and they fail. Tim Tebow had the build. I don't know why he failed. I think he loved Jesus too much, and he failed because of that, apparently. But Tim Tebow was in Congress, and he was shitting on them, telling them, look at this shit. This is the IP addresses of everybody looking at child porn right now in the United States. And guess what? Only the blue dots on the map are being investigated. Oh my God! God damn it! What the fuck is going on, bro? What? What is going on in the world, man? They're blowing up fucking people on the other side of the globe. This is happening right now in your city, in your hometown, probably right next door. Your neighbor right now is doing it right now. He's on the computer right now doing that specific thing. Hell, maybe one of you motherfuckers is doing it right now while you're watching me, you sick sons of bitches. But it's happening. And nothing is being done about it. Pray for our souls. Pray for our souls, my friends. Oh my God. Thank God. Thank God for Jamie Lee Curtis.
Full live.
Cheers, everybody. Oh my God. Oh, what a woman. Alright. Fuck you, Merkaba. You wish it was on my address. Mine is only over 40. It's always been 40 plus. Over 40. Yeah. I don't discriminate. I only discriminate if it's under 40. That's always been my rule since I was 6. Yeah, that's right. I wanted to fuck all of my teachers growing up. Oh, yeah.
Wolfpack. Full live.
That's why you never saw me with a girlfriend when we were young, Merkaba. I waited till I was old enough to get an older woman. Oh, yeah.
Wolfpack. Full live.
Trust me, it's better. They don't have any limits. If that makes any sense. Alright, let's move it along. The world is fucking run by Satanists and fucking aliens, my friend. If you don't think if you think the Son of Man is crazy, well, yeah, maybe I am a little bit. Maybe if you watch this show long enough, you realize that I am crazy. Yeah, maybe I am, and maybe I am. But you know what? I'm not crazy about this. They are, and have always been, among us. Look at this fucking lady meeting President Donald J. Trump after his presidential address to the nation. She's there. You can't tell me that's a human being. You expect me to believe that thing right there is a human being that breathes air, and blood pumps through her veins, and her heart, and her lungs. Yeah, right. That is what I call a draconian. Alpha draconian. From the Sirius. No, from the draconian star system. Shapeshifters. They're crazy. They've been here all along. There's 4 races that have been fucking around with human beings this whole time. Only 4. There's more. But everyone else is all like, they're crazy. They first of all, they're not evolved yet. They fight amongst themselves because they're different colored skins. And they're using their technology to kill each other. And so everyone ignores us. Except for these 4 races. There are 4 alien races that visit us and constantly are fucking around with us. One of them, which I'm talking about right now, are these disgusting lizard people. They shapeshift, and they're lizards. They like to smoke crack and snort cocaine. That is their drug of choice here on Earth. It doesn't hurt them the way it hurts us. They like it. It gets them all riled up before they fuck and kill to eat. And yes, they do feed on human blood. It's the truth. Alright? They shapeshift. They've been here all along. I'm not going to discuss the other races. We're talking about reptilians tonight. This is one of them. You guys can't tell me that's a human being. She hardly fucking blinks. Look at that. Like a lizard with her eyes open, ready to strike. And Trump knows it. He's not stupid. That's why he's been trying to make the Space Force and quietly trying to make disclosure. But he can't. Because they'll straight up kill him. Look, he's been attempted assassinated already 3 times. It does by the Democrats. Believe me, he doesn't want the aliens trying to assassinate him because they're not gonna miss. So he's playing by their rules and kind of eluding and want people to fucking wake up, to fuck up. You know? But they're here, man. And they've always been here. Their plan has always been just like the Skrulls. That's why the media tells us. They try to warn you in the shows that you watch. The Skrulls are invading Earth. The lizards are here to consume humanity. This is where all these fucking child sex trafficking rings are coming from these 6 sons of bitches. Hillary Clinton, Joe Biden, Dick Cheney. All these 6 sons of bitches are nothing but a bunch of baby blood drinking lizards, shape-shifting aliens from another galaxy. And you need to wake the fuck up to it. It's right in front of your eyes. It's true. You don't believe me? Here it is. This is Prince Andrew's daughter, Beatrice. Yeah. The bloodline, by the way, that only marries within their own family because they don't want to taint their bloodline with anyone else's blood. That's why they're so mad at fucking Harry, who went and fucking fucked that black chick and fucked up the bloodline. Because they only marry their cousins and shit. It's crazy. Look at this. Lizard in the flesh in front of your eyes, Merkaba. God damn it. I think I would too, Merkaba. I'm not gonna lie. But still, they're lizards. You gotta be careful with them. They might kill you afterwards. Look. Here's a Jeffrey Epstein supposed survivor. Her name is Juliet Bryant. And she says she witnessed him transforming into a reptilian in front of her eyes. You tell me if this is a real survivor telling a real story, or if this is just some crack whore who got paid crack and probably had to have sex and give a blowjob to somebody and shoot this video for the crack. You tell me what you think.
Epstein shapeshifted in front of me. It's very hard to understand if you haven't seen it. But I saw it. I want to be lie detected on this.
But I've never seen anyone else turn into anything like that. And it happened. It was like a weird hologram, and it had like big black eyes.
If you look back through ancient history, you'll notice there are a lot of dragons. They only used to draw and depict what was real. Also, there's this article joking about Bush, Clinton, and the Queen all being reptiles. Why do Hillary Clinton and Prince Andrew apparently not sweat? What about Bieber, Adele, and Lady Gaga apparently all shapeshifting? I painted Epstein as a reptile in 2019, and Maria Farmer, another victim, painted him as a reptile in 2020.
There it is, folks. Right. The proof is in the pudding. That's Jeffrey Epstein as a reptile after he shapeshifts. You be the judge. You be the judge. Oh, son of man. You're fucking crazy. You're fucking one of these guys, you know, who likes to wear makeup and braid his hair and get all drunk and high and talk on the internet with no viewers and no subscribers and shit. You know, well, you know what? Maybe I am. And that's a good reason to get high some more. Cheers, everybody.
Woke Pack, full live.
And fuck you, whoever said that, you piece of shit. How dare you come on this channel and talk shit to the son of man and the woke pack. Fuck you on this goddamn show on a Friday night.
For the boys.
You wanna call me a liar? You wanna talk about I don't know what I'm talking about? Fuck you. It's been right in front of your eyes the whole time. And they feed it to you. Spoon feed it to you to eat. That's right. And you eat it all the time because you're an idiot. You don't believe me? Here it is. Right in front of your fucking eyes. I give you Kelly fucking Osbourne. And her mother. But her mother is old, so she has an excuse. But this little girl has no fucking excuse. Absolutely no fucking excuse for looking like a goddamn ghoul.
People love him just as much as we did.
Look at that shit. What the fuck are we looking at? You can't tell me that ain't some kind of reptilian, humanoid, succubus. What in the hell? Is she not eating? I think somebody needs to check on her and make sure she's actually chewing and swallowing every time she puts something in her mouth. God damn it. What has the world come to? Your idols have been replaced by aliens. And one of these days, they're gonna come out and say, oh, I've been an alien the whole time. And my human shell deteriorated. But this is the real me. And because I'm still Kelly Osbourne, you love me. And my reptilian self You idiots. It's all playing right in front of your eyes. It's coming. It's coming. It's already here. They are already here. You don't believe me? Look at this little girl. She was born a lizard. And slowly her body, because this is not a real body, this is a by genetically engineered biochemical body that deteriorates over time and exposes eventually the alien inside. Look at this. Look at this little girl. Yeah. Her face still looks normal. Yeah, we get to that. And then, my friends, we got to this. Is it really bad? And quite frankly, it's disgusting if you ask me. Ah, my God. Oh, son of man, you're being crazy. This little girl obviously has some kind of deficiency or cancer, and she's dying. Oh yeah? Well, I guess everybody in Hollywood must be dying of the same deficiency and cancer. Because here is Demi Moore here. The same fucking award show that fake Jim Carrey showed up at. That's right. Did the same award show. And we get this lizard showing up in this fucking plastic body. You can see her bones. You can see her skeletal structure. Now, I want you to remember one fucking thing. The camera adds 10 pounds, my friends. And that is true. I'm not lying. It is. I'm way more thinner than this. I look fat to y'all right now, but believe me, I'm ripped as fuck right now. I'll
For live.
Yeah, you know what it is. Look at this fucking lady, man. God damn it. I don't even think she's drank water in 2 weeks. Her body is dehydrated. She hooked herself up to a machine and they sucked out the water out of her body. That's what she looks like, bro. Let's hear her evolution. Oh wait, this is a comparison. This is Monica Bellucci, 61 years old, versus Demi Moore, who is 63. This is an Italian gilf. Gilf. It's a grandmother you'd like to fuck, in case you didn't know what that means. And then you have an alien from another fucking dimension, holding some kind of hairy rat from some weird planet she just arrived from, and shit. I don't know which one. Both, Merkaba? I don't know, man. I think I'd take Buscemi any day of the week over whatever the fuck is wrapped in plastic over there. God damn it. Oh, these celebrities. Oh, son of man, you're being racist. You're judging these people by the way they look. I mean, people change as they get older. You're getting old yourself, your hair is gray. Fuck you! My hair's been gray since I was a little boy. Been made fun of my whole life. Fuck you, how dare you? I've had to dye my hair for most of my life. Finally got tired of it. It costs a lot of money, and it makes a mess in the bathroom. Alright. God damn it. I'm not a racist. I state the facts. These people, they're not human beings. Here's another one, in case you didn't believe me. The great Oprah Winfrey just showed up in public with her lesbian lover there behind her. I just want you to take notice at this alien being that is being presented to you in public. Do you see anything different about the skeletal structure of her fucking head? She has an elongated skull, just like the depictions of the aliens in those Egyptian hieroglyphs, with their heads elongated. Coincidence? Wake the motherfuck up. These people are aliens. And one day, when they finally reveal themselves, your favorite celebrities and politicians, scientists slash Degrassi, that fucking tool, and a bunch of other motherfucking pussies that you all worship are gonna come out and say, we've been aliens the whole time because we were trying to guide you and shit. And you all are gonna eat that dick. God damn it, the microphone just fell here on top of the fucking thing. You all are gonna eat that dick. And love it. And that's the lie that's coming, you sons of bitches. So get ready for it. Enough of that. Let's take a little break. Take a look at Jamie Lee Curtis here. Oh, yeah, cheers, everybody.
Wolfpack, live.
God bless you, Jamie Lee Curtis. You're wonderful. We love you. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, notification, all that shit, because this is the first time, and I'll probably been doing this channel for like an hour and shit. I barely just remembered to press the button, so now I'm pressing it every fucking time. You know what? I gotta sync it, so every time I press the DJ horn, that shit comes out. That way I don't have to remember about pressing it. God damn it. Cheers, everybody. Pressing the button here.
Live.
Let's get into it. Some of the nerd ass. You pussies. Here are some more details for the leak that I gave last week that is going to be real. That's the whole movie. That's the whole fucking movie. But I'm giving you details that happen in between and shit like that. From now on, I'll be giving you little details. But the leak I gave you, that's the movie. 100%. Just you wait. That's why they don't want to show you a fucking trailer, because the movie has already leaked. And if they show you a trailer, everyone's gonna know that it's true. So they're waiting. I don't know how long they can wait, but they're waiting. Anticipation. This is Doom's team. When Doom comes out in the MCU, like I told you, he will have followers with him. He will have a right-hand man and some witches that are with him, and they will be dressed similar like him. They will have armor, some kind of cloak, a hoodie, and an iron mask. They will differ. You know, they're not gonna look like exactly like him. He's gonna look badass. They will look like they're his number twos. They're not gonna look like badass like him, but they will look like they're his followers. His right-hand man will have a mask that will have a third eye. And if you remember, Doctor fucking Strange, at the end of his movie, grew a third eye. You're not gonna find out who these people are until the end of the fucking movie. When everyone is fighting, either their mask will be knocked off or they themselves will take their masks off. But at the end, at the final fight, you'll find out that it's them. Doom's right-hand man will be Doctor Strange. Now, it is weird, because the last time you saw Doctor Strange, he was going into another universe with Clea, which is Charlize Theron, who is right there. And they went into another universe, and we don't know what happened. And all of a sudden, you're going to see them with Doctor Doom, right? It's crazy. You lost me? Am I really not on the stream anymore? Let me know. Because I'm not getting anything here that says that I'm not streaming anymore. So let me know if I'm streaming or not. Somebody. But I'll keep going in case I am. You're not gonna fucking know it's them. And I got a theory is that there's gonna be a third Doctor Strange movie that will come out. And I got a feeling the third Doctor Strange movie will come out after Avengers Doomsday and in between Secret Wars. Because there has to be something that a whole year is going to go by between two movies. So there's going to be movies in between. And I think the movie that comes in between is Doctor Strange. And it's going to be a movie that explains why. It's a movie in the past. It's going to explain why and how Doctor Strange ended up joining Doctor Doom. That's my theory. But Doctor Doom will be on Doom's team at the end. He'll take off his mask and you'll find out that he has been Doom's right-hand man this whole time. The other chick that's with him, obviously, is Clea, and she's also joined Doom. Wanda, obviously, because he's going to help him recreate the universe. Doom with Franklin, I don't know if they will show this in the movie, but the explanation will be that with Franklin, because Doom makes some kind of connection or bond with Franklin, he will take Franklin and he will resurrect Wanda. I don't know if they will show that in the movie or it'll be a flashback of an explanation in Secret Wars to fill in the gap to show you what happened. But he will use Franklin to resurrect Wanda, and when he resurrects Wanda, he convinces her and says, I will bring your children back if you join me. And of course she does, because that's what she wants. Sylvie, Sylvie's always been bad, and Doom pretty much convinces her this is the only way, and she agrees. And that's why she's there. Now, in the fucking leaks, it does say that one of these sorceress, because Doom has a male right-hand man, which is Doctor Doom. You won't know until the end. And 3 witches that are also with masks, which is these 3. One of the witches is a shapeshifter, and she changes forms. And Doom takes Steve Rogers, after they fight and all that shit, he takes Steve Rogers and he tells him, you're the reason this all got started, because you went to another universe, stayed with Peggy and had a kid. Because all this happened, my family died. Now I want to make sure that you feel the pain that I felt. And Doom kills fucking Steve Rogers' son in front of him. That's something I left out last time. Doom is going to kill Steve Rogers' son in front of him in Latveria before the Avengers get there to have the final fight with the X-Men and everybody. Everybody's going to fight. That's going to be crazy. Steve Rogers' son is going to be killed right in front of him. Sylvie, you won't find out it's Sylvie until much later. But at this point, Sylvie takes her mask off and it's gonna look like Peggy Carter, like an alternate version. And she tries to convince Steve that Doom is right to listen to him. It's not Peggy, it's Sylvie. Later you find out, because she shapeshifts, that it's her. It has been her the whole time. She betrayed Loki in the TVA and joined Doom. I still have a theory that Namor will join them, just like in the comic books he joins the bad guys. I'm hoping Namor joins them. I don't know if he does. But for sure, this is Doom's team. From the beginning of the movie, you just won't find out it's them until the final fight. I don't think the movie is going to explain how any of them turned against everyone and decided to join Doom. I think those will be flashbacks that'll be left for Secret Wars. Oh, son of man, that's a lot of shit. This sounds like a bunch of lies. Look, you idiots. They've already been said. This is going to be a 3-hour movie. 3 hours long. Okay? So Secret Wars, they've been pushing these big movies to be longer and longer and longer. I think Avengers Endgame was 2 hours and 35 minutes. So they've been pushing it 34, like I think maybe 40 minutes. They've been pushing it longer and longer each time. This one will be 3 hours long. I wouldn't be surprised if the Russos somehow are able to split Secret Wars into 2 movies and have a 4-hour complete Secret Wars Part 1 and Secret Wars Part 2. Maybe 2.5 hours for each. That is probably what's going to happen. That's why we'll have a lot of flashbacks explaining why some of these people turned on the heroes and joined Doom. You won't find out in Doomsday. That is what's going on. Pretty crazy. We don't have a motherfucking trailer yet. And until we get a trailer, that's when we will be 100% certain that all these leaks are real or not. Until then, I would say take it with a grain of salt, but I'm telling you, these are the same sources that have always been right, and we have spoiled pretty much Spider-Man and a bunch of other movies. Always months before. So here you go. Anyways, I only got one DC news for you guys tonight, and that's all I got tonight. Fucking pussy ass James Gunn comes out and starts sucking ass about Robin or some shit about Dick Grayson doing a backflip and being in detective comments. He says, Dick Grayson, tragedy, and turned it into empathy. And he did a backflip. Happy anniversary to the sidekick turned hero. He made his first appearance on Detective Comic Books 38, written by Bill Finger with pencils by Bob Kag and inks by Jerry Robinson. The pussy. He wants to sit there and type this shit out like he knows this off the top of his head. Fuck you, James Gunn. Everybody knows that's an AI post. All you did is ask AI to tell me something cool to type about Robin, because I'm going to put him in the movie soon. And AI told you what to put, you pussy. Because everybody knows you're an autistic fucking loser. Yeah. And from now on, whenever we do for the boys, I'm going to make it my fucking priority to have a segment where I let you know personally how much of a loser you are. You pussy. So when he posted this, I took it upon myself to go on my X account for the channel. Let's see if he blocks us. On my X account. And I fucking wrote this to his bitch ass. I put, shut the fuck up, James Gunn. You freaking poser. Weren't you the one that was talking about Dick Grayson sucking on Batman's pee hole or some shit on some past tweets. You better start MAGA-ing all of your content up if you're going to survive in the new Paramount, you pussy. Cheers.
Woke back. For live.
Now check it out. We already got 12 views. We're gonna keep doing this till we get more than 12 views, you pussy. Next time, I'm gonna go harder on your bitch ass, James Gunn. Fucking piece of shit. I hate you. I can't wait till Paramount takes over. Once Paramount takes over, they're gonna try to make you MAGA everything. And you're gonna fucking be a little bitch about it. And they're gonna fire your ass. Or you're gonna quit like a pussy. I don't want to support Trump. You're fired, you son of a bitch. That's what's gonna happen. That's right, you motherfuckers. Alright, that's enough of this shit. I think I've done enough ranting for tonight. I appreciate and love every one of you. Super Saiyan Joe, Cougar Kyle, Anthony Wyndham, fucking Rose, Larry Land, Merkaba, Street Team Tony. Everybody who showed up tonight, thank you guys. Remember,
Woke back. For live.
thank you for supporting For the Boys.
For the boys.
I'm gonna leave you guys with a closer every night. Hopefully you enjoyed last week's closer. It was badass. Hopefully you enjoy this week's closer. Cheers, guys. Be safe out there and enjoy. Cheers!
Woke back. For live.